Grand rising, everyone. Welcome back to the Radiant Root Wellness. And if you are new, welcome to Radiant Root Wellness. I am Tasha Dene. I am a certified hydrotherapy facilitator promoting the well being and health to the uterus and surrounding reproductive system using all natural herbal remedies in a hydrotherapy treatment called yoni steaming. For men called lingam steams, I also offer all natural foot soaks. I am here to promote wellness information and tips using all natural herbal remedies. Today I am talking about PCOS and understanding the basic and commonly unasked questions. These are questions that they're just unasked, and I just know that it's very important to bring these topics to the forefront because, as I say, there's many women that is dealing with pelvic health care challenges or is just looking for an all natural alternative to their self-care routines. And sometimes that involves us dealing with PCOS. And it all starts from what is it? What is PCOS? PCOS is polycystic ovary syndrome. Polycystic ovary syndrome. And it's not just about cysts. It's a hormonal imbalance involving SS, androgen, irregular periods, and often insulin resistance. And that is important to know. It is important to educate yourself on. It is important to know if your body is often, in insulin resistance, causing, again, signs and symptoms of PCOS. So I just want my queens to know that it is just not all about a cyst or you having a cyst. PCOS is about a hormonal imbalance, and that hormonal imbalance involving excess androgen. Androgen. These signs and symptoms, involve irregular periods. And when it often, happens, it's it's involving often around insulin resistance. One unasked question is, can you have PCOS, being overweight? I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Can you have PCOS without being overweight? Absolutely. PCOS often affects women of many different body types, ages, and symptoms can vary widely matter to individuals. That is just my opinion. Our bodies are different. None of our bodies are the same. So PCOS affects, women of all body types, because like I was saying earlier, this is not about a body, certain body type. It's not about a cyst. It's about a hormonal imbalance, and that involves certain things. Let's get off into managing PCOS. That takes lifestyle changes and also other remedies. Balancing PCOS, starts with consistent nutrition. Our bodies do need to get used to It does need to know what it is willing to consume and accept when it comes down to also our nutrition. Um, there's different things when it comes to food and types that can also add to our signs and symptoms. So consistent nutrition is important. you know Blood sugar control, in my opinion, is important. A lot of things that we eat have a lot of sugar and different things in them, but we are now talking about our body, what our body is able to consume, what our body is able to release, and things like that. Even surrounding around stress management, it is important to control. It's important to know how to manage your stress. Stress can add to signs and symptoms of your PCOS. So it is important to know yourself and yourself, meaning your body. And stress management is so important for managing PCOS. But I would love to also talk to you about, there are amazing all natural herbs that has been around for historically time. Um, like Mecca root can support hormonal balance naturally. Raspberry leaf can help balance and support hormonal balance naturally. We also have ashwagandha, that is a very nice herbal root that can support hormones balance naturally. So there is some amazing alternatives that can support and manage signs and symptoms of PCOS. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's also amazing remedies such as hydrotherapy treatments, yoni steaming, lingam steams, all natural herbal tea remedies can be a very good source of managing PCOS. PCOS is something that you are able to manage in your own self care routine. So we are talking about and sharing information on understanding the basics and commonly unasked questions. Unasked questions. A lot of times we hear the word or the initials PCOS, and what does that mean? That is polycystic ovary syndrome. PCOS, as many women deal with this, is dealing with signs and symptoms. And some of them symptoms can be excess hair growth, hair growth in places unwanted. Um, and one of them places is a place that we adore so much, and that's our face. Sometimes you will notice facial hair, and that is one of the signs. Acne is another sign of PCOS. Weight gain and weight loss is another sign and symptom of PCOS. Fatigue is another sign of, hi, how are you? Of weight loss. I mean, of PCOS. I apologize. So there is signs. Missing periods, irregular menstrual cycles, are signs of PCOS. So this is just for informational wellness and tips, that if you or someone that may be having signs or symptoms, or may just be looking for an alternative, all natural wellness plan. I'm doing good, and you? I'm doing fine. Okay, well, you have an amazing day and thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for stopping in. Um, because this is information that is, if it's for you or someone that you may know, that can benefit from looking for an alternative, all natural um wellness routine. What I just seen that. How do you really? I just seen that comment, but I'll have to look that back up and then I'll answer it. So yes, I appreciate each and every last one of you that have come in and joined the live and feel that the information that I am providing here at Radiant Root Wellness is resonating to you or someone that you may know. And I am here daily to provide informational wellness tips and answer questions and Q and A's and so many other things to guide not just myself but all you beautiful, beautiful queens and kings on a wellness journey and the best wellness journey that you are looking to provide for yourself. Yes. So how are you? How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into the Radiant Root Wellness. We are here to talk all things wellness, womb wellness, and give tips. We talk about herbs. We talk about herbal remedies, and all things good and safe. We were talking about PCOS. So if you are new to the room, again, welcome in. If you feel like this information resonated to you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Radiant Root Wellness because we would love to have you part of the root. Um, we will have you love to have you a part of the root and the wellness. So until next time, I will see you beautiful, beautiful souls later. Bye bye.